This video is about how to make mixtape or album artwork. The things you need are Photoshop, an album name, and an artist name. So step one is pick an album. I decided to pick Views by Drake because everybody knows it. Step two, you want to gather images that you may need for the artwork. Because Views is centered around Toronto, I decided to get a picture of the city. These are the pictures that I got. So one of them's Toronto, another Toronto one. The OVO logo, Drake, and the parental advisory sticker. I'm centering the picture of Toronto to make it fit the whole artwork and put the CN Tower in the middle. Step three is you want to come up with a design for the artwork, and I decided to blend Drake into the city of Toronto. And the first thing you need to do that is to cut Drake out, and I use the lasso tool, which is in the top left of Photoshop. So here I'm just centering Drake and making him cover the whole artwork. And then there's the tool in the top left, and basically you just outline him. Everywhere you click follows a line and it drags it. So you just want to trace Drake or whatever you're trying to cut out, and you don't have to worry about the hair too much because it essentially does that for you. And it's the same with the eyelash. You don't have to worry too much. You don't really have to trace it out. And then when you're done with that, you just bring it back to the part where you started the tracing, and then you can cut him out from the background right there. So step five is you take the outline that you just cut of Drake and you can cut out part of the city, and then you can use the opacity tool to make things more transparent, which is what I did here. So you kind of just mess around with it until you find what you like, and I took the city and made that a little bit lighter in the background so you can kind of see the city behind him, and then you can also really see it when it's over him. And you just kind of experiment till you like what you have. I liked it about there. Step six is to add the title, the artist, and the logo. Make sure to find a font that's simple and clean, and this is another thing that you just kind of mess around with till you like it. So I just wrote Drake Views with a separator down the middle, and I put it in the middle, like smack in the middle of the artwork, and I messed around with the font to try to make it look good. I made it bigger right there. I made it transparent a little bit, and I went bold. I tried to make him bold, and I just messed around with everything here. I didn't like it bold, so I took that spacer out, tried to make it sideways, didn't like that either. So I put it back the way it was, and then I took the bold off. And then I figured the spacer was too small, so I took it away. Tried to make it bigger. Still didn't like that. So then I added another one, and I can make this one bigger. I made it transparent. And I made it thinner here and taller or shorter. And I put that right in the middle of it. And then I added the OVO logo. I skipped the cutting it out, so you don't have to watch me outline the whole thing. So here I'm just separating it from the black background. And I colored it white. I made it smaller and tried to find a nice spot for it. I wanted it around the title and the name. So here I'm just messing around with it, making it smaller, making it transparent, moving it around. Decided I liked it in the middle. Then you add the parental advisory sticker because you have to, because he swears. And then you make it smaller. I put it in the middle so everything was in the center. Put it right there. And then that's the artwork.